So Cosmodore was caught lollygagging. And then he was caught lollygagging again. And then he was caught lollygagging for the third time in a row.
This is unacceptable.
For those of you who don't know about the Cosmodore situation, Cosmodore was this guy who did cartoon reviews, and they were pretty damn good. Eventually, Cosmodore started a relationship with a 15-year-old in the States. Cosmodore lived in Germany, where the age of consent was 14. But, you know, he was also like 4 years older than the girl, and those laws tend to have a bit of, you know, fine print to them. He could have just admitted to it, but he started lying, and then he kept on lying. He was already guilty, but this just made him look even more guilty. Here's a tip for anyone on the internet. If people are suspicious of your actions, don't start lying, because eventually the truth will come out.
And you know what they say. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Cosmodore was a pretty bad boyfriend, and he attempted to meet up with this 15-year-old. And after he got caught, he started making multiple apology videos. And then he started admitting to doing the same thing a few more times. There are plenty of other videos about Cosmodore that go into further detail about this situation, but I'm here to talk about something different. You see, all the underage girls that Cosmodore has been going after are only slightly below the age of 18. Whoa, now, before you click that dislike button, I am not making a "it's a femophilia, not pedophilia" argument. I'm just saying I don't understand why he couldn't just find a petite-looking person of age. I'm just saying I've met 25-year-olds who look like they're in their freshman year of high school. This is why the "it's a femophilia, not pedophilia" argument doesn't really work. It's because if you're interested in girls between the age of 15 and 17, then you can easily find a 20-something-year-old who looks like a 15 or 17-year-old. It's not impossible, especially when you consider the amount of money Cosmodore was probably making. The dude was definitely making more than I ever made in a year. He's by no means an ugly guy, he just has to hit the gym just a little bit more. The age of consent can range from 16 to 18 in the United States of America. But going out with a 16 or 17-year-old in America is still quite frowned upon by society. Why do most people seem to agree that the age of consent should be 18 and not 21, 25, or 75? Well, the answer is quite simple. It's because of high school. 18 is when most people graduate. If you're a 19-year-old in college and you tell your friends that you're dating a high school girl but she's 18, you still might get a few weird looks. After all, they haven't finished their education and you're already in college. In ancient cultures, the age of consent was, well, usually when a man or a woman started puberty. But keep in mind, back then when you hit 30, you were considered middle-aged, and when you hit 50, you were considered ancient. Most people actually can't answer why the age of consent is 18, but let's be honest here, on the internet, there's nothing that can get you cancelled harder than being an adult and dating a minor. Even if the age gap is just 1 year, people are going to have a problem with it. Of course, Call Me Carson still has supporters, and a lot of people still do like him. But the age gap with Cosmodore was much greater. And by much greater, I mean 2 years. And it happened multiple times. Now here's where things actually get interesting with Cosmodore. I wasn't really that interested in the whole Cosmodore situation. I referenced it here or there a few times, but I really never got into the drama, cause to me it was just, oh no, another YouTuber got exposed for being a creep. What else is new? What's interesting about Cosmodore is, 1, he wasn't banned, and 2, he just kept on coming back with apology after apology. People like EDP445 were banned, but other people who were exposed for things like this just left and gave up. Why Cosmodore is so interesting is he's not quitting, he just keeps coming back, just hoping people will forgive him. Is he trying to come back because YouTube really is his passion and it makes him feel happy? Or is he just doing it for money? Well, we don't know the answer for sure, but one thing is for certain. Whatever it is, Cosmodore certainly doesn't want to give it up. A lot of people have said he could just start a new YouTube channel and morph his voice. Trust me, plenty of other people have tried that. It doesn't work. The best way for him to come back and not get discovered is for him to use a computerized voice, something like Speakonia, but those channels usually don't do so well. The chance of Cosmodore making a comeback is slim to none. In fact, it feels like every time he apologizes, he just makes things worse for himself. I've seen channels get ganged up on and basically beaten up by the entire internet and still make a comeback. Turkey Tom comes to mind. Basically, every single Pyrocynical fan came for his ass. And what did he do? Take a 2-month break and start uploading video after video that were all extremely high quality. But the difference is, well, Tom didn't do anything with a minor. Cosmodore, let me tell you something. One YouTuber to another. A lot of YouTubers seek the treasure of having hundreds of thousands of subs, making YouTube their full-time job, getting fame and fortune. But finding that is not the hard part. It's letting go. Rising up to the top is hard, but coming back down is so much harder. A lot of other commentators who say, Cosmodore, you're disgusting, we just want you to leave, don't actually want him to leave because, let's be honest here, he's a great source of views. Not saying all or most of them do, just that a lot of them do. Which ones don't do it? If they're a friend of mine, or if they're someone you like, then they're totally not doing it. So Cosmodore, speaking from the heart, cause I know you actually watch the videos people make on you, it's over. People are just not going to forgive you no matter what you do. People already don't shut up about Donald Trump. We don't need another orange guy on the internet that people won't shut up about because they keep doing stuff. I know you don't want to leave, but you did the one thing that the internet won't forgive. Trust me, more people are willing to forgive someone like O.J. Simpson. I'm sure you know a few people in private who tell you what you did wasn't a big deal. I mean, after all, the age of consent in your country is 14. And you technically didn't do anything illegal. But let's be honest here, Cosmodore, very few of them, if any, are going to defend you in public. I could have stretched out this video and repeated what everybody else was saying about Cosmodore so I could make as much money as possible. But the Cosmodore situation doesn't interest me a whole lot. If you guys are more interested in the Cosmodore situation, check out the videos made by Daft Pina, Nani, Ponder Sprocket, Harley, and Just Stop. No, I'm not telling you to just stop, I'm talking about the YouTuber Just Stop, forget what I said. What adds insult to injury is that the last video Cosmodore uploaded before all of this went down was Sonic the Hedgehog in a burning room, clearly based off the "this is fine" meme. It's just so much irony. Oh god, the new profile picture Cosmodore has for his YouTube channel that ain't doing him any favors. Also, fun fact, YouTube actually won't let people put Cosmodore in the tags anymore. Trust me, go try it yourself. This has happened to me and I've heard it has happened to other people as well. So the moderators at YouTube are aware of his existence, but they won't ban him? This is gonna be bad if the mainstream media finds out about this. We're all gonna suffer. I can already picture a documentary about him already. Cosmodore was a well-respected figure on YouTube, and a lot of people liked him. That is, until Chris Hansen came along and saved the day.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! A grown woman, that's the shit I don't like. 18-year-old, that's the shit I don't like. A little girl, that's the shit I do like. A 5-year-old, that's the shit I do like.